I would say, first of all, there's been the challenges I have faced in my career about children. There are quite many, but there is this very outstanding one where this girl was being sexually abused by her own father. It was so terrible. This girl came to my office and she was seeking for help. So I tried to sit her down, talk to her, ask exactly what happened, and she found it, first of all, very difficult to open up because she had been threatened and scared and promised to be killed. And it was really very painful. So in the end, finding out that it was the biological father that had molested her, sexually used her, impregnated her, and done everything to her, it was very painful.
One of the major problems that we deal with in terms of sexual abuse in Uganda is getting the children to a safe place. There are literally thousands and thousands and thousands of children out there who are stuck in a situation where they're being sexually abused and literally have no place to go. They don't know where to go, and they don't know what's going to happen to them if they actually speak out about it. So one of the major things that we need to get accomplished with Rescue One More is to make sure that every child knows who to go to for help and what type of safety is coming their way once they speak out about this problem.
I had to stay on the streets for a long time because there was no place to stay and I didn't know what place to go to. But God has provided with a lot of prayer. When we opened the safe house for Rescue One More, once we were at the dedication, it just felt like I was living in a dream and that it was not like a real. I had to spend a whole night just thinking about the fact that the house is actually up and there's beds in the house and there is running water and there's bathrooms and there's an actual decent place for girls to come once they have gone through sexual violence or like rape at a young age and live in a hostile environment, and they have a place to come to.
We have just opened our first safe house, our own first standalone safe house in the division of Rubaga in Kampala, Uganda, and it's got 20 beds in it. We envision this place being a safe haven for girls in the Rubaga division who are going through this problem. We already have a team in place that's there to help them, and so when a child comes forward, they're not going to have to go through the same nightmare scenarios that our daughter had to go through when she spoke out. They're not going to end up on the street. They're not going to end up in a police department, sleeping in a jail cell. They're going to end up right here in this place in a comfortable bed with loving people who are going to care for them and are going to counsel them and are going to make sure that justice is found for them. They're also going to find a new safe place for them to go. So overcoming the obstacle of safety is one of the primary concerns that we have. When we calculate the cost to put one rescue together, get a case done, a medical examination done, and bring a child to safety, the most it's ever cost us is $140. And so it's so easy for somebody to give that amount of money and get a rescue. It's just so easy.